I'm a member of Toastmasters International, and for the record, I love Toastmasters International. And I also love the people who work at World Headquarters. The people who work at World Headquarters are top-notch. Understand that I have nothing but kudos to give to the people who work at World Headquarters. But someone up there is not paying attention. This is my pin, which I received paid for myself for completing my third path in Pathways. $150 I got invested in this pin. What's it made of? It's just made out of regular metal, nothing precious, just $150. So, what's the story of the pin? Toastmasters in April shut down their website for fixing, and they shut down their store, and it shut down for 6 full months. Now, in that intern, I completed my Distinguished Toastmaster, and I completed my third path. And so the store finally came on board on November the 3rd, 2022. I said, great. Even though I've had to wait, I'm going to go ahead and get my pin, and I'm going to order a DTM medal and another pin. So I make my order on the very first day the store opens, and I get a message. Oops. That's right. Something went wrong. Broken connection picture. The order didn't go through. So before I do another order, I did some research. I talked to some people, and it was suggested that I had to clear my cache. Now, it turns out, at the end of the story, the only people clearing my cache is Toastmasters International. I'm not clearing my own cache. It was said, okay, go to Google Chrome. If you're using Safari, it might not be adequate to work with Safari. Use Google Chrome. So I have Google Chrome on the back of my phone, one of the apps I don't use, and I went ahead and I went to Google Chrome and I ordered 2 more pins and my DTM medal, and I got a message. Oops! That's 2 oopses I got. And I talked to some more people, and they said, well, the system is busy, just got up, give it a break. All right. So the very next day, late at night, about 11 o'clock at night, I said, I'd like to get this ordered for the new year, get things out of the way. So let me try it again. But this time I'm going to go to my laptop, because I don't have to clear the cache on my laptop. And it turns out I didn't, because Toastmasters is clearing my cache. So I go to my laptop and I order the items. But this time I said, I'll make a different order. I'll order this pin and a triple crown pin, and I'll order my DTM medal, and I even have it engraved with my name on it, since I'm going to all this trouble. So there I was. I got the order complete, put in the credit card information, hit pay. You know what I got? Oops. Third oops. Something's wrong. Picture with the guy with the broken cable. Okay. I'll wait till they get this all settled out. I'll order it next year. And I forget all about it. And my wife calls me and said, you got packages today. This was a few weeks later. I got 6 packages. 6. I got 3 packages each with 2 pins in it, and 3 packages each with DTM medals in it. So I called Toastmasters. I don't want to talk about getting through the Toastmasters, but it was quite difficult to get through the Toastmasters. But I eventually did, and they said, oh, we're sorry. They're really good at apologies, but apologies don't pay the bills. Just return your items to us at Jamaica Street with a letter. What about the postage? Yes, put a receipt for the postage, we'll repay your postage. What about the return authorization number? We don't have that, just return the items. So I returned 2 of the 3 orders. I kept the 3rd order, which had my name engraved and had this pin and my triple crown pin. And several days later, I got an email from Toastmasters International. 2 of them, in fact. It said, your shipment's on the way. Shipment's on the way. I'm already returning it. So how did I get 3 shipments? Sometime in the month between November 3rd and 4th, and the time I received my package, Toastmasters must have manually entered my 3 orders into their system. I say that because the orders were entered at different times on different dates. It wasn't done by a computer. Woof. So now I've returned my orders. I got emails that the shipments are coming, even though I've already returned it. And I look at my tracking number and I see that it the shipment has arrived. So I wait a day for them to get settled, and I go ahead and call them back. And I say, I sent my order, I want to know you received it, and what's the next step? We'll look around. So she looked around, she couldn't find it, went down to the lobby, couldn't find it. Are you sure you sent it to the right place? Yes, Jamaica Street, Toastmasters in Jamaica Street in Denver. Oh, well, we'll have to look for it. So I wait 5 more days, and I call them back. Have you found my package yet? I'll go look again. Well, they obviously haven't been looking for it for 5 days. 20 minutes later, I get a reply. We found your packages. Well, I only sent one package. I don't know who these other packages they found, but they found my package. It's in a box, in a storeroom, somewhere. We're going to send it to the manufacturer, and then you'll get your refund. Send it to the manufacturer? Why did I send it to you? I sent it to you. You have the items. You can see they're there. Give me my refund. Well, we have a system in place. So I wait another 2 weeks. Check in the bank every day. No refund. Because they've cleared my cash. And I get nothing. Nothing. Finally, I call the people at Toastmasters again, and I said, I want to speak to a supervisor. Supervisor's too busy to talk to me. And I got a little excited. Didn't let them know it completely, but I was firm that I wanted to get a call from that supervisor today. And you know what? I didn't get the call. Oops. The next day I called, and I couldn't get through to anyone. I just called a standard department. I think it was membership services. Told them my story. Told them I wanted to get an email or a call from the supervisor today, because it's going to be weeks off for Christmas and New Year's, and I'm not going to get my money. And they must have got through to them, because eventually I did get an email that my 2 DTM medals had been returned to the manufacturer and accepted. Now we're waiting on the other vendor to accept my pins back. And I'm not sure I'm going to get paid for the postage. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get anything, because I think the same guy who was in charge of fixing the computer system might be in charge of getting my money back. So until then, I just want to say that this pin is worth $150 to me. That's what I got in it. That's a lot of money for a Toastmasters pin. And I don't want to embarrass Toastmasters, but hey, give me the money. It's not a big deal. It's not rocket science. And it's just a matter of hitting a couple keys on the computer. Oops.